pleasing.
Yeah.
Always remember that, Kim. Sin look good. It's ugly, but it look good. Sin is ugly, but it look good. The Bible, he was talking about the deceitfulness of sin. See, it was a sin to eat from the tree of good and evil, right? That was a sin. Ain't that what it was, Mom? He said, the day you eat from the tree, you're going to die. It's sin. Don't eat it. But the Bible describes how Eve viewed the tree and say she saw that it looked good for food and desirable to make one wise. It looked appealing. You see what I'm saying? So she said, man, I know God said don't do it, but who?
And then she had somebody co-signing on the right, the serpent.
Say the lust of the flesh.
Saying, man, get it.
Yeah, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. Those are three things that he used. Yeah. To get you every time.
You talking about the devil?
Yeah. Yeah. And just like Elder Daddy say, oh, he's so fine. Let's get down to the... So you get to the altar time and get married to that joker, the Lord open your eyes and you see those demons. So you will break your neck trying to get away because they hideous looking. You will break your neck trying to get away from them. But on the outside, oh, he looks like everything, but he's, you know, not what you're looking at. You're looking at
so break that down because that's the thing. The lust of the eye. Let me ask you that, Kim. What you think that is? Lust of the eye.
What do I think? Lust of the
eyes. Lust of the eyes.
Outside packaging.
Okay,
looks
look
really good.
Okay.
You know, like grass looking green on the other side.
Okay. Look good. Okay.
You're like, yes, I'd like to have some of that.
Yeah. So what about the lust of the flesh? What do you think that is?
Lust of the flesh. Is that similar? But it's through physical. Yeah. Looking at the physical.
What feel good.
And right.
Yeah, what feel good to you.
What feels good.
And what do you think the pride of life is?
Temporary feeling with the lust of the flesh. Pride of life.
Yeah.
Is that going through life being haughty and boastful? Pride of life.
You know.
If it's not being boastful, no, explain that one to me.
Pride of life is like the things you use to draw worth from. You know what I'm saying? It's like
examples.
Like somebody say, oh, I got 13,000 followers on Instagram. You see what I'm saying? They draw their worth from their
car or
they draw their worth from their popularity or from their connections or whatever.
It
boosts them up. Yeah, define. I got 3 degrees. I got a doctorate and a master's from such and such. Pride of life.
So that defines them.
That's what defines them.
Strip them down to the flesh and bone. What
they
are they?
Ain't got nothing. So they draw their worth from their things, not from God, but from what they got or what they
accomplished. Life. Yeah, I've accomplished this.
I've done this.
I got 5 cars. I got 3 or 4. I got how many degrees?
Oh yeah, right.
This will make me look real good. That'll make me.
But who are you behind all that?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the enemy used to try to get you to draw worth from those things rather than from God. And so that's what I'm saying. If you're not careful, you can get sucked into that. You see what I'm saying? And you'll pursue those things rather than pursue God. You say, oh, I'll be whole if I can just get 3 degrees. Or I'll be whole if I get a 5,000 foot square house. Or I'll be whole if I get, you see what I'm saying? That's pride of life. And that's what the enemy...
nice looking mate with a bag.
Exactly. Pride of life.
Player.
Yeah. That's pride of life. That because it's a
model looking wife.
It's to try to get happiness apart from God. If I get this, then I'll be whole. No, that's a lie.
But that's eerie you say that because I had just made a post from the Overcomer movie where it said, what do you allow to define you? Your heart is tied. I mean, what was it? It said not your heart. Something is tied to, because I just put it on my page yesterday. So it's bananas that you said that because he was talking to the guy in the hospital and asked him who is he, and he was like, I'm a white American male, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, and at the end he said he's a Christian, and he was like, are you sure? Because you said that last. But he was saying, you said you were going to pray for me, did you pray? And he said no. But on it says, who are you? I wrote, who are you? What have you allowed to define you? Your identity will be tied to whatever you give your heart to. Because that's what he was saying in the movie. So to hear you say that again, it's just confirmation on that. And that's deep.
Where your heart is, what it say? Where your heart is, that's where your treasure
is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whatever your treasure, where your heart will be. So whatever you treasure, whatever you value,
you'll see.
Where your heart,
you see if people treasure money, treasure.
You see, they put all their work in their job because that's where their treasure is, that temporal stuff. So they'll kill themselves trying to, you see what I'm saying?
You remember Elder, you remember Bishop Reese said, Say if somebody get your mind, they got everything you got.
Yeah.
Wow.
They got everything you got.
Your heart.
Your heart. Yeah. Once your heart is over, you done. Remember,
and see, that's the same thing with the Lord. The Lord say, if I got your heart, then I got everything else. When you love the Lord with all your heart, He got everything.
Yeah.
You know, He said, jump. You want to know how high, because that's your first love.
Right.
Because see, what people don't realize is your will. We talk about your will. Your will reside in your heart. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Your will is the part of you. Your mind don't make decisions. It's your will to make a decision. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not your mind. It's your will. Your will is the part of you to make decisions. Mm-hmm. So when you choose a thing, that's the thing you really want to do.
That's the will. That's
whatever you choose is what you really want to do. You can say your mind, I don't really want to do it. Then whatever you do, that's what you really want to do. That's your will.
What does it say? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
If you got a will, you desire something, so you'll find a way.
You're gonna find a way. You're gonna decide, right, to do it.
And that's how important your will. That's why the Lord say, "Whosoever will, let him come."
That's it.
So your will is a powerful thing. We have the power of choice. We can choose.
We can choose.
Yeah, your will. That's the thing too. I'll say about this, Kim. Like we was talking about, your soul. You have your mind, you got your emotions, and your will. All of that make up your soul, right?
Right.
So it's them three parts.
So
if you got, I like these, but let's say you got this, right? This your heart right here, right? Mm-hmm. This your mind, and that's your emotions, right? Mm-hmm. All of this make up your soul. This your soul realm, right?
Will and emotions.
So if you say, some people say, I love thinking about God. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. God don't got you till you got your heart. Remember, I told you your will is inside your heart, right?
Right.
So some people say, I love thinking about God. You see, I love thinking about the Lord. Yeah. That's only on the top layer, right? Mm-hmm. So some people say, I love, listening to worship music, make me feel good. Do God got you yet? No. If He just got, no. It's got to be where you make a decision for the Lord in your heart. You see what I'm saying? Then when you make a decision, you see what I'm saying? Now he got you. He got all of you. Mm-hmm. If it don't hit this level, He ain't got you. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some people have an emotional experience with God. They feel genuine emotion and stuff, but they haven't made a decision. They haven't chose the Lord. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When you choose the Lord, Kim, then no matter what come against your emotions or your mind, you're not going to leave Him. You see what I'm saying? But if you haven't chosen Him in your heart, where He say the Lord is my decision regardless of what happens. Mm-hmm. I give you an example. If somebody with a person, say somebody with somebody, and say like I'm with Kiana, and I'm like, I don't care what happened, I ain't leaving her.
Right.
Then whatever come against my emotions to sway me this way or that way, because I made a decision in my heart, it's become my anchor. You know what I'm saying? So when stuff blow against me, right, I'm going to say, I'm with her. I don't care what happened. Mm-hmm. It don't feel good. But if I've only chose her in my emotions, then when my emotions sway this way and it get bad, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I get upset, I'm going to leave, right? Because it never got down in my heart. It just got on this level.
So it's easy for you to walk away.
It's easier for my way because it only hit that second level. You see what I'm saying? So it got to get down to your heart, where you make a decision, regardless of what happened, I'm not going away. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's commitment.
Commitment, right, to the Lord. And that's where our relationship with the Lord, a lot of people only got it on this level. They love thinking about the Lord. They might love talking about it. But it ain't in the heart. They haven't made a decision for them.
Right.
So as soon as something happens, they're going to go back to whatever they made a decision for. Whether it's a man or a woman or whatever, because that's what their heart is.
And the devil knows that, so he
of course he knows it. So he say, if he ain't got your heart, he knows you.
He can throw anything.
Yeah, you gonna be moved because he said you ain't chose the Lord yet. But when you choose Lord, you become like them Hebrew boys. They say we gonna throw you in the fire, and they say
you don't bow.
Yeah, they say if you don't bow, we gonna throw you in the fire. And they told them, they say God able to deliver us. But even if He don't deliver, we're still not bound. We don't even know the outcome, but we've already made our decision. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I've chosen the Lord, so I don't know which way it's gonna go. I don't.
Chills.
Yeah. I already made my decision, so it don't matter what the outcome is. He might not deliver us. We still not bowing. When you get like that, then God got you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's nothing to be able to move you. You can't be intimidated. You see what I'm saying? And moved all your mark because you like, I chose the Lord. That's what the enemy's scared of. He's scared of people who get it in their heart. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And say, the Lord is my decision. I don't know what's going to happen, but it don't matter. I choose him, and whatever the outcome is, you become a dangerous person when you get like that. And that's what he's scared of, true conversion. You know what I'm saying? He just want that stuff where you just show up and you clap and all that stuff, but it ain't in your heart. You know what I'm saying? But when you say, the Lord is my decision, I don't know what's going to happen, how, but I choose him. And I choose him over that other stuff, you dangerous. You are dead. You become marked then. Because God can do.
And then he started trying to attack you, right?
Exactly. Because he know God can do great things through you at that point.
That's like Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul was like, honey, he said he didn't care about whether he live or die or whatever like that. He was gonna do the will of God.
He gonna do the will of God. And you saw what Paul did, right?
He sure that God used him.
It's powerful. So that's every believer can just get to that point where the Lord is our decision. You see what I'm saying? So we choose him in his path for our life. Say, I choose you. And then whatever come with that. You see what I'm saying? Well, we
will he throw tests at you, kind of like what happened with Job? And allow the devil to go but so far with you like he did with Job? He told him he could mess with him, but he couldn't kill him?
Yeah. He'll allow stuff.
Test and stuff happen. See if you going to raise your fist at God or if you're going to stand firm.
Not to see if you raise your fist, but I think a lot of the stuff that God allow is to show you your own self. You know what I'm saying? Even the tests are for your good. You know what I'm saying? The stuff he do permit is to show you your own self.
To see if you're going to turn his mother out for real, or if you're going to
to show you, because you might have a false sense of confidence. Like Peter. Oh, I ain't never leave you. Everybody leave you. I'm in love with the Lord. Okay. Before the cock crow thrice, you going to deny me. No, I ain't, Lord. You know what I'm talking about. He did? As soon as he did, oh my God.
He was like,
he got broke down because he had confidence in it.
Crying.
Yeah, you thought you was, no.
Yeah, that I could do it, but he couldn't.
No, you can't. But yeah, that's why I say, That's funny.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, it is. But I just thank God for it. Go ahead, Mom. But yeah, I just thank God for it because it just made me realize. Once you realize how it is, like okay, I got a mind, emotion, and look, and my heart. Then you realize what the goal is to get this thing in your heart.
Right.
And the way you get it in your heart is just in your mind, meditating on it, repetition, daily, till it's in your heart. You see what I'm saying? And then once it's in your heart, like I say, now you got it. That's who you are. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think David said, "Your word have I hid in my heart, that I might not." Oh, that's good. Yeah, he said, "Your word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against you." Once it's in your heart and it becomes your decision, again, it don't matter what come up, what temptation might arise, because it's in your heart. You like, I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Right.
Yeah, it's like in your heart, like, this is who I am. I don't do that. I don't smoke crack. Look, man, I got a mountain of crack right now. Go ahead. No, I don't do that. It's not in your heart. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You might look at it and say, I don't do that. You know.
And that goes back to you saying God will give you the strength to withstand the temptation.
Right. His strength and His strength in your
really
heart.
Accept him into
Then he'll give you the strength, to
you gotta stand in your truth and you gotta mean it.
Exactly, you gotta mean it. Because and I'm glad you said that, you gotta mean it. Because if you don't, the test, it's a word in a Greek where it say rubbing stone, where a rubbing stone would prove the like a litmus test almost. You know, to prove the authenticity of a thing. You know what I'm saying? How real it is. So the test come to show you, okay, that's gold or that's not real gold. That's fake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's to prove it what it is. The test is what show you what it actually is. Think about it, Kim. If you got 30 kids in a class and all of them get the same lesson, how do I know who got the lesson, who didn't?
Right. You give them a test.
Give them a test. The test prove who got it and who wasn't paying attention.
Right.
You know, all of them said on the same lesson, but I have no way to determine it until I test them. And I say with God, it's no way to determine how far your progress is in God until you have certain situations arise in your life. Right. And your response to them let you know,
it'll tell you if you are who you say you are.
Right. That's what it show you. All you got to do is pay attention to your responses and say, dang, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it just show you. So that's your evidence. So just pay attention to that. And it's not nothing to beat yourself up over, but it's something to be aware of. Say, God, I need work in that area. You know, I need to give me grace in that area because I keep doing the same thing I always do whenever that come up, you know.
But you have to ask him for help.
You got to ask him for help. Yeah, you can't pretend to play like you got power and you don't. Like, no, I need grace in this area, Lord, because I'm going to do the same thing. And if you honor God like that, Kim, will you acknowledge him in that way? The Bible say he'll direct you in your paths. If you acknowledge God in that area, say, Lord, give him access. That's what I'm looking for. Say, God, I need help in there. I'm about to do it again. Then he'll say, okay, I got you. I got you. I'll make sure you don't even run into it. And you go to call her, you know, or something, you know, or they don't even go through. Like, he will look out for you. People don't understand that kind of a God, covenant keeping God that want to keep us. He want to keep us. He don't want us to say, yeah, go ahead and get messed up. I want you to mess up. No, he like, I want to keep you. Give me permission, and I'll stay the hand of the enemy. You know, I'll deliver you from temptation. So that's the part that's awesome, that we serve a God that's an active God in our life, every aspect, every day, whatever we go through, whatever we experience, we can invite him in to that area, and he's not intimidated again by our weaknesses. Yeah, I'm about to go, Mom. But yeah, he's not intimidated by, like I said, our shortcomings, our weaknesses, our faults. We can just talk to him, just be real. And that's it. All right. Praise the Lord.
All right. That was a good message. I'm going to definitely have to post these up and share them with people. Thank you, Minister Michael, my brother, Minister Mama, true ministers at heart, spreading love. Look at him, they did. and sending the message out. And I definitely need to hear that, because a lot's been weighing on my mind for the past 48 hours.
Right.
God's been dealing with me. I've been seeing a lot of premonitions and dreams and stuff concerning every aspect of my life, and I just feel the sense of urgency that the curtain of grace is closing fast.